Day 3 is about building back my mental habits and not acting out on emotion when things don't go my way. Welcome to Day 3 of the 60-day challenge. Day 2 I messed up, I broke my rules, but today we're going to keep moving forward and pivot from yesterday. I'm looking for clean, emotionless trades, and if the market provides me an opportunity to make money, I will take it, and if not, I will simply not trade. As of recently, it's been my main focus to improve my mental side of trading, as I feel my strategy is pretty much locked into place. I started reading Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, and it's helped me to kind of see some good insights so far. I haven't finished reading the book, but it's definitely helped me picking up some better mental habits, and I have been taking notes from some mentors. Um, One idea I really like is every time I act out on an emotion or something that doesn't help me, I'm basically sacrificing my future success for a short hit of dopamine. And when you put it that way, it sounds pretty childish. This morning I was on the New York session, but I wasn't on there for very long. I took a quick look and realized that the price action was simply just not, something I was willing to wait for. Didn't see any potential to make a trade, so I just got off the charts. So I didn't take any videos of that. But I am planning on trading Asia session here in a couple hours. So I'll obviously film that. Regardless if I take a trade or not, I'll still try and just get my initial bias and what I was thinking. So there'll be some chart footage of this video here. One thing I do want to talk about as well is I should probably reframe this challenge to a 60-day trading challenge. So what I mean by that is on a day that I don't trade from now on, I probably won't make it a video. Because I want every video to be a trade so that it's actually something that either puts me forward or unfortunately sets me back. I just want it, every day to be something that is worthwhile, I guess. And although not taking a trade is at the end of the day better than losing, given that I follow my rules, it's just kind of something that it doesn't need to be made a whole video around. So in the future, if I don't trade, there probably won't be a video for that day. But anytime I do still trade, obviously there will be a video. So this isn't me avoiding losses. It's simply just me respecting poor market conditions and preserving my capital. And at the end of the day, a day where I haven't lost capital and follow my rules is still a good day. Okay, now that that's been cleared up, Asia pre-market opens here shortly, and I do want to get on early. So without further ado, let's get on the charts. Pre-market right now. But the first things that I've seen is that we had a huge dump the other day, and then we came into this massive imbalance here. We have respected it, and we're trending to the downside. So we're forming protected swings. This was the last valid protected swing, and we continued lower. We're now in a little bit of a consolidation range here, and we did break out to the downside. So it would make more sense for us to continue lower and take out some of this liquidity here before we flip back up. But we did manipulate to the downside, so there's a chance that we start flipping right now. If I do see a clean setup, I am not against taking a pre-Asia trade, but we'll have to see. And as well, I did change my chart colors, so let me know what you guys think about them. So I did get into a short position here. It's going to be a small trade. And I also got tagged in and accidentally only put one contract in instead of what I wanted to do was 3 micros. So this is a pretty small risk and reward here. But we're going to see if we can get down to this draws on liquidity here. And then I would actually like us to flip after that. So we'll see if we can do a little ping pong with gold here. So we almost were at my break-even point here, and then we came back up. We're still making lower highs, so I did squeeze another contract in. I would like to see this close below. That would be my break-even point now. And then this liquidity still up for grabs. Yeah, it would make sense for it to come down here and then flip. If it was an AMD, I think we would have already aggressively came back into this range here. So I do still see this trade very easily happening, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I moved my stop loss down. We just got stopped out on that one. We were pretty de-risked though, but it is still a loss of a trade. On the flip side though, We are coming into the range here. I would like to see this protected swing to the upside here. We have changed structure on the 5 minute, and we have this manipulation move out here. I would like us to also cross 50% of the range if we're going to be bullish here. So I'm going to wait until we get good confirmation, because this will probably be my last trade. 15s here, we are going to be breaking structure to the upside. We're making higher highs and higher lows now. We're about across the 50% range, and Asia's going to be opening soon. I was going to enter right around here, but this candle I thought I was going to retrace it. Like after, it was pretty big move up. But we're not getting that yet, so I'm probably going to have limit orders for a discounted range price in here. Okay, so price kind of jumped on me there, but we are in for 2 contracts now, waiting on the third. I had one at 50%, one at 60, and one at 70. So we're in for 2/3 of our position. Our stops are going to be below that rejection block there, and we're going to be targeting all the way up to the buy side liquidity. This will probably be a 5 or 6R, and also will probably be quite a long trade. As long as we don't get stopped out soon, I'm going to guess that this will take a couple hours. So we're going to see how this trade plays out. I liked the bias on this one. I liked the confluences, and I think we have good targets. We have a good stop loss and take profit. So I like this trade. This will be our last trade regardless, and I'll get back to you guys when the trade plays out. So a little update on the trade here. We did just cross my break-even point, so I'm going to be obviously moving up to break-even. So we are in this position risk-free. I have a feeling this trade, like I said, is still going to take a while to play out. But we are in a better spot than we have been so far in the challenge. So risk-free on the trade. Hopefully, I also did make some limit sells along the way here. So we have the one here just halfway in this little consolidation range, just in case, we get caught in there. And then I have my next one at this internal liquidity on the buy side, and then we have our final take profit up there. So this will probably be the last update on the trade, and then I'm going to look tomorrow morning. So we're going to go ahead and start with our session recap and go over the session. I think it was pretty safe to say that this session was a lot better than my last one. I felt that I did make some pretty big improvements. I felt more patient, more calm. Going into the trades, I felt very confident as well. One time in specific there, when I was about to enter the trade, I waited for a discounted entry instead, and that took a lot of patience, but it ended up being worth it. I got a much better entry, and this session just felt much better all around. The only thing maybe I could have done a little differently was my first trade. Maybe a little antsy, maybe jumped the gun a little bit. In my head it made sense, but something for next time is just pick my main trade and maybe just stick to that. That trade, I guess, was going against my bias as well, so that's probably something I could improve for next time. But all around, it was definitely a positive session. My next the trade I'm in still needs to play out, but I think we're sitting in decent profit, so hopefully that trade plays out and we had a good session. Moving forward, I hope to stay like that. I don't want to relapse back to what happened yesterday. To those of you who don't know, yesterday wasn't a very great day. I just kind of broke some of my rules and did some pretty unnecessary decisions. But moving forward, I think we're in a better headspace now, and I am feeling way more confident, so I think we should be good to go. With that being said, though, that is going to be the end of day 3. Thank you guys for watching. Day 4 will be tomorrow if I do end up trading. I'll see you guys when I see ya. Thanks for watching.